Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut on raised with 2 fingers up, JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite. Next level, top shelf. I'm like, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Now we're talking. Tuesday. Oh, my computer is so fucked up, you guys.
Your computer's fucked up?
Yeah.
Not just you this time?
No.
Well, how about that?
Anyway, imagine that. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I don't care if that works or not.
Hey, I actually I
right.
saw Nerd D today.
Did you now?
Yeah, he wants to come back on the show. He said we need to figure something out.
Well, we'll always be able to figure
what we need to figure out.
Like a day for him to come out.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Do we need to do a special episode?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to talk to him. He brought me some equipment back to town today. But his car, he kind of was blocking the aisle in the employee line. Some people eventually, after while we were chatting, needed to leave. So I was like, hey, man, I should probably get back inside too. So it's like, we'll catch up later.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, what a dickhead you are. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not him. The people. The people that want it like, I got to leave. Pussies. Fucking drive on this grass.
Yeah.
Figure it out how to get out of it. Yeah.
They'd have to go through 2 cars to get to the grass, though.
That's okay. I've seen it done.
Whatever.
I've seen it done.
Gentlemen, did we watch any of the pay-per-view / premium live events that were held this last weekend? There's 3 major promotions that had something going on, along with Bash at the Beach was also like sometime last week or some shit. Time you showed up, you bunch of lazy fucks. Yeah, it's true, Dan. Yeah, sorry we missed a week. Also, we're human beings, Dan. We deserve some time off. You're looking at 3 of the hardest working people in the world today, you motherfucker. Okay? How dare you? How dare you, Dan?
I think I said this a week or 2 ago. I'm kind of checked out on WWE till King of the Ring's done. I've never been a big fan of the King of the Ring stuff. The first few years was cool, but it's just a show for a show. There's no fucking meaning to it. What's up, Timmy? There's no significance behind it like the first 3 or 4 had. So to me, it's just kind of a waste, and also just like a little bit of a speed bump on the road to SummerSlam here. So I'll start checking in now that King of the Ring's done. And I've said this before, guys. I am the worst. I didn't even know AEW had a pay-per-view this weekend. I pay almost zero attention to anything going on over there. I kind of heard some stuff of what Tom was talking about before we went on air here with TNA. I had read some things, but I hadn't really heard much. Just seen a couple things, so that piqued my interest though. But no, man, I didn't watch anything, dude. Tom and I were actually up at Hazleton Saturday watching the LPGA.
Oh yeah,
tour up there, which was great. But yeah, being outside all day, not a lot of sleep Friday, Saturday. Dude, Sunday was a rough one. Worked and crashed, so I didn't watch nothing.
Your streak was broken because of you. My streak was broken because of you, Dan.
No, you're here now, so you still haven't missed the show.
You didn't miss anything, Dan.
Yeah, it's not like we did the show in secret and just didn't promote it, Dan. You didn't miss it. All right, so your streak is still unbroken. We've had other weeks where we didn't do shows. Calm down. Sinister
Pretty damn close though, Sin.
Right.
Pretty close.
I told Tom too. This is a rough time for me too, because with as busy as all three of us are really busy. We've made that pretty known on these shows that like a lot of us have a lot going on, just like everybody does nowadays. But man, I love the World Cup. I love soccer, football. So like I'm in it right now. So like really that when I'm at home on the couch, like it's been World Cup since it's began.
Got a nice cross breeze up here. Am I not? How do you live with no AC? I mean,
people did it before, you know.
Oh no, believe me, I grew up without AC in my house, and then there was literally one 4th of July where my mom told my dad that she wouldn't be coming back until he figured out a way of paying for fucking AC in the house. And he found a way. He changed shifts again at the place he was working. Well, you're almost in the tundra, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, that was a really great 4th of July to then come home to people now working to install AC into the house. Fucking great.
When I was growing up, we didn't have AC until I was 6 or 7. And then it wasn't the whole house because houses were built without it. So my pops went out and bought a window unit that was air conditioning our living room area, and that's where we slept.
Oh yeah, no, me and my brother basically inhabited the basement growing up.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's what irritated my mom is because she had her sewing room down there, but she would just be disturbed by me and my brother so much that she just didn't want to be down there because we had a south-facing house, but the basement was basically the only exit was to the east, so you don't get that morning sun through there, and then everything else was just cool, baby. There's a lake about 500 yards away across a few roads and down a hill that gives me a nice lake effect breeze. Hell yeah. Nice.
See, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Miss you too, Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Mayhem champ over there still at Madhouse. JR's rocking the shirt right there. You see that? My parents got it in the late 70s, early 80s from what I remember. Or rim. Is Rapid Eye moving over there? Michael Stipe at REM over here. No, honestly, I didn't check out a lot of things. I saw a lot of highlights from TNA and AEW and WWE. Obviously, the biggest news from WWE is the fact that Sami Zayn finally got over the hill and is now your undisputed WWE champion. He did it in front of the crowd there in Riyadh, which exploded for the fact that another Arab was able to pick up that title.
What do we think? 2-week run?
Ain't gonna be long.
I hate to say it because of the simple fact, like again, Obafemi becomes king of the ring, so he can pick a title. I actually thought he was going to try to get the title right away, and that's how we're going to have was Brock was maybe going to interfere, and then that's how Oba challenges him is after the interference. But that worked out a totally different way last night. I see this lasting until about SummerSlam. I don't think that they allow Sammy to go more than a month or month and some change, 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think it's just the fact that he did it, and we, haven't ever had that. I don't think outside of. I
will say this: like maybe there's people who obviously weren't happy with that, right? Cool. I've seen some people online. But I'm sorry, this is the second or third time in the last 6 months that I'm going to bring this guy's name up again. But Val Venus needs to just shut the fuck up. Like, he's out there tweeting about how, like, he can legitimately take I think he was talking about Sammy, Seth, and Cody. Like, he was throwing shit at all three. One of them he claims he could beat in an MMA fight. Like, probably not. You would probably get dummy. And then, like, talk about how, like, no one would carry, like, these guys wouldn't even carry, like, his and Bob Holly's jock strap back in it, and it's just like, dude, you have such a bad sense of what, like, again, you were over, but you weren't good. Don't fool yourself. Your character was widely popular because it was hilarious. Your actual wrestling skills were shits. You suck. and you're nothing compared to anybody in the business right now. And it's so funny to watch these people just say this shit, and it's like, man, I want to respect you. There's memories of watching that area where I'm like, yeah, like Val Venus, choppy, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
when I hear you talk like you think you were that good, it's like, oh, buddy, now I can't even like cheer for you. Like, you're a fucking douche.
Well,
Right.
did you see also he was pumping up goddamn Disco Inferno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not something to do ever.
I
Dan,
mean-
just to address this, by the way, it's not like Briscoe's going to win. Obviously, what we saw from Forbidden Door with Andrade turning his back on that whole team and the Don Callis family, it's going to be Andrade facing MJF, I'm sure, at the next pay-per-view for AEW. But that's a different subject, Dan. Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden, you fuck? I'm trying to stay on topic tonight, okay? All right. I know Val Venus sucks as a human being now. Sean Morley is probably morally corrupt as well. He's probably a piece of shit because he is a piece of shit. You know, most of those guys from that era personally are like in their actual lives are pieces of shit. So, you know, there's also that factor.
Speaking of, and I don't know why this popped up, but Tom, are you going to sell your Nas Reed beach towel?
I didn't have one, and it was brought up again on Saturday, actually, because a few fans
Someone had it.
at the KPMG Women's PGA had a towel out on the 18th hole, the Nas Reed towel, which that exploded. And I don't think Charlotte understands exactly what they got in this because Nas Reed blew up, and those people brought those towels all over the place because of that, like how important he was as an underdog for the Timberwolves. You know, he went undrafted. He became sixth man of the year. And quite literally was a linchpin in a lot of what they've been able to do the last few years. So yeah, it's unfortunate to lose a guy like Nas Reed, but from everything I've been reading and hearing from, you know, all these talking heads in the sports world, apparently LaMelo Ball might be the solution for point guard of the T-Wolves. And now we can run 3 guards, possibly even 4 guards, depending. But also, I will say this right now. Get LaMelo Ball a condo downtown and tell him to never fucking drive. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this motherfucker has had 7 or 8 different car accidents that have totaled his vehicles. His insurance is through the fucking roof. This man should not have a fucking license. To do anything other than play basketball, all right? He should not have anything. If I ever see a very nice vehicle cruising through the streets of Minneapolis, I immediately will just turn off some other way and just hope to God they do not follow me because he will cause the death of somebody. This motherfucker is a detriment to the driving world.
You have one new update. On Wednesday, rain is expected near you in Lakeville, starting around 6 a.m. and continuing intermittently
what are we doing?
until around 10 p.m.
What is
You
this?
can expect about 0.96 inches.
Who's getting weather updates right now? What the fuck? Why was that? Why was that a thing?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Why would you do the weather update?
The fucking thing is muted. What the hell? I thought I was muted, Tom. It was a notification, and I had to figure out what it was because I have some important things being shipped to my home. And I thought that this was being that, so I'm going to have to check because this is clearly not the microphone. I'm using the webcam microphone, and I thought I had turned it off. So here,
we're a well-oiled machine here.
can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you much better. No.
All right. See, the shit changes on its own.
Well-oiled machine. No, I understand. My webcam also has the internal mic, and sometimes it overrides me being able to use the Rodecaster and everything like that. So
I don't understand why it does that shit, but it does. So
it does.
Anyway, my apologies to one and all.
That's okay. But, you know, it's funny that Ace brings up Val Venus because we had basically more throwbacks to the 90s, if you will, or early 2000s with who is now the TNA or the new TNA tag team champions are the Hardys, and Cage and Copeland or Edge and Christian are the AEW tag team champions. I just really need the Dudley Boys to come back and win some independent tag team title, just so we can see the three of them in some epic TLC Indies match. Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God. And also, too, if you weren't aware, Nick Nemeth also won the title for TNA. And so not this weekend with 4th of July, but the weekend after, when the show will be down in Waterloo running the sound and doing help with production for the TNT Hall of Fame there in Waterloo. There will be 2 world champions there. Silas Mason, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, is set to appear along with Nick Nemeth. So we're going to have plenty of titles in and around Waterloo, guys. What do you think about that? Which one would you rather hold, the TNT World Heavyweight Champion or the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship?
I'm probably going to say NWA because it's got more history.
That's fair. I mean, TNT or the TNA has quite a bit of history itself.
Oh, I know, but the NWA's been around forever.
That's
NWA.
true. Dan, that's I think that's only a rumor. I think TNA has realized they've gotten a bit of a raw deal with some of this NXT crossover stuff. So I think unless the money is completely right, and also too, WWE's already working with having Evolve under their umbrella now too, NXT, AAA, for them to buy up TNA. I don't see TKO and WWE pulling that trigger right now. That's a lot to be taken underneath.
They just cut a bunch more like office jobs too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're making money over there, but they're just not making to the level that they really want. So I don't know.
At a certain point, I don't think they'd be able to keep up.
It's true. I don't think so. I mean, that's a lot to ask of any booking team, is to now go basically 5 companies deep. Drake and Kevin, the guy with the hat sounds like Joe Rogan. First of all, thank you. That's a compliment. I appreciate that. I don't think I sound like Joe Rogan. I've heard Seth or Shane Gillis. I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
JR, you've heard me sound real doofy before. I'm sure if I was sounding real doofy right now, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, I can hear it.
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but big announcement today. Big Switch update for Bridge City, going down October 3rd in Ottumwa, Iowa. Eric Young, no longer due to contractual obligations, I think is what it said, is not going to be able to be there. So they have a replacement. Any guesses?
I mean, have they announced the replacement? Yes.
Any guesses? Why wouldn't say? Yeah, come on.
Eric Redbeard.
No.
Ooh, that's a pretty good guess right there.
Not him.
If Eric Young can't attend because of contractual stuff, be odd if there's no other. It wouldn't be a
TNA.
Other than Nick Nemeth, he's got a lot of sway right now. Is it Nick
Nemeth?
No.
Here's a hint. Not someone you're going to see in a match.
Oh.
The Grappler. He's been on our show.
No, he has been on our show.
But Mass Wrestler.
It's Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame name.
Okay. Which Hall of Fame? We're talking about WWE?
There's only one wrestling Hall of Fame we ever really talk about. It's the WWE one, let's be honest.
We talk about the Thegus and...
Yeah, go look online and see...
Kane!
No. Better guess, but no.
Ooh.
A little older.
Guess.
A
little older.
Bob Backlund.
No. Closer, though.
Geez. Oof. Boy. Older than Kane. Bob Backlund era. Let's see. Everybody's dead other than Bob Backlund.
Greg Hammer Valentine.
He's dead too, isn't he? Or no?
No, he ain't dead yet.
No, but again, you're very close. You're in that
Dan saying Flair. I don't think that's the case.
No, not at all.
John Norton.
We couldn't give Flair enough booze to come to Bridge City.
No.
I
don't think.
I wish
Austin,
Bockenkel was still alive.
Yeah,
That's what I wish.
I don't think Austin will normally pull out people from that are also
USA,
the Hall of Fame.
USA.
Kurt Angle?
No, older. Why? Kurt Angle was not wrestling Bob Backlund.
Well, you said USA, and I'm just saying. I think I automatically think of him.
Is it Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Yes, fucking Christ, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I thought I saw he was already going to be on there.
No, he got added like today.
Oh,
okay.
He is. Yeah.
Well, how about that? I'll bring my
2x4s, boys. Bring the 2.
Oh.
Dude's got fucking bear paws. I've shook his hand once.
He's a big dude. People forget, like, he was a massive boy. I mean, he slimmed down in his older age, thank God. But
they announced, I think our good viewer there, Tina, sent it to me. They announced Flair for WrestleCon. I literally wrote back. It was just like, yeah, he'll probably be drunk of his ass that entire day. I don't get people who will still pay money to meet him. I get it. I love wrestling, and I know the impact he made in this business and in his prime. I mean, there was no one better. Maybe Dusty was there.
In his day, I would have paid money to see him. I don't think so now.
And he's just such a dick.
Yeah.
You saw what he did with all those fucking cameos. Like, dude, these are your fans, man. These are the people that got you to where you got to live that lifestyle. Don't fucking be better than them now. And you're just a drunken fucking idiot that, like, literally has cheated death 5 times. Like, what are we fucking doing, bro? 100%, Dan.
He is full of himself. But also, yeah, he also defeated death in a retirement match. So, I mean, he should have died in that match. Which, you know, the people were in that match did not get nearly the credit for carrying him to the fucking finish of that. Like Andrade, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett all deserve 1,000% credit.
Jeff Jarrett don't deserve shit. He shouldn't be in there either. The other two, yes.
For getting Flair to the finish line, he deserves some credit, man. Come on.
No, his jackass can get out of the ring too. Fuck.
Oh, you gonna say this to him?
No, I'm not going to talk to him at all.
Wow, dude. What's your beef with Jeff Jarrett? What's the deal?
I don't really care. I was never a fan, but I don't really fucking give a shit.
JEFF.
I met him once. He was whatever. I think he was agent for the TNA house shows when they came to Rochester, and then they all came to Mickey's for the after party. And I was the one that was like dealing with all of them for the bar. So I like shook his hand and just like, "Hey man, good to meet you." And he was just like, "Oh."
Are you just mad because he didn't have more of a conversation?
No, I mean, I just he just seemed like he didn't want to talk to anybody when he was walking into the bar, and like he came in back, so he walked into like the talent and bar people, like it wasn't even the fucking public yet.
He was probably scoping to see if anybody had a loose wife.
Dude, I'll tell you what, that was a crazy night. Like Road Dogg was like fucking getting high out back, smoking joints. Like we sent him to like fucking. He was getting on the thing to go back to a hotel. And he's like, "I want some food." And I don't remember who gave him. Someone from TNA gave him like fucking $40. He's like, "Where can I get some food, guys?" And we're like right across the street at Perkins. Okay, that's where we're going. I legitimately, this was like obviously during the bad days for Angle, and I legitimately saw him get a handful of pills and fucking gobble them up, and he was a fucking mess 2 hours later leaving the bar. The Dudleys were there because that's a hot thing right now, right? Like Bubba Ray is kind of a hot topic in the online wrestling right now for saying some shit and then kind of getting checked by a couple people, which I would say was being checked. I know he's not going to say that, but he was nice enough to me that night because he understood I was the guy taking care of them for the bar. Any other time I've seen him, complete asshole. Just unless you're giving him cash, don't even look in his way. Is the vibe he gives you, and just yeah. Devon, I don't really know. I haven't really interacted with him, but God, who else was there? Fuck, you know who was like one of the coolest was Christopher Daniels.
Yeah,
That's
he ended up
right.
He ended up singing with the band that was playing that night. He sang a song with them. Who was it? Fucking who's in WWE? He was in Beer Money.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, yeah, he was hitting on the girl that I was kind of seeing at the time at the bar. She was a drunk mess that night. That was fun.
Hooray, you! Look at you. Hey, look at that.
Yay.
Hey, you know what? That just proves you got good taste in women. Or Bobby Roode has none. I don't know.
But hold on, I gotta
he
go
was-
get another dog.
All right.
What are you just fucking taking them all in now, JR? Everybody, bring your dogs to JR if you don't want them.
Yep. He'll take any and all dogs. He's a
Holy
lonely.
shit! It's pouring at the Mexico game. Oh, it's in a delay.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Motherfucker. I don't want to be up all night. God damn it.
Well, it's too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. You're gonna be up all night because apparently every game in the knockout round seems to want to go to fucking PKs.
I just saw a thing today. I think it was like,
Guinea, come
God, who
here.
was it?
Come here. Come on in. Come on in.
Motherfucker needs to learn how to mute his mic when he walks
Here,
away.
lay down.
Oh wait, what am I doing, you guys? Anyways, we can mute him. I saw some outlet put a thing out where they did the simulation of the game tomorrow of Bosnia and USA, and we lost 3-2 in the simulation. USA lost 3-2 in shootout.
Yep.
I was like, oh. But then you got people who are out here fucking like as soon as was it Paraguay beat
Germany,
like everyone, oh hey, we beat them 4-1. Like that don't matter.
This is not the Germany team that has won World Cups before. There's a lot of people across the spectrum of global football have said that this is not the team that could or would win the World Cup. They had no hope. I mean, Germany winning their group is one thing, but no one thought that they were going to make it probably any further than the round of 16. So losing the round of 32, especially with how they did, it was a 1-1 draw after 90 and after the 120 mark. So, you go to the shootout. What do you fucking think is going to happen? It's fucking all or nothing at that point. And you miss a couple early, your goalie comes up with it, and like Paraguay guy just fucking loses his mind and sends it way left. Like, it's just one of those sports, man. Like, it's just how it is. A goalie can be hot, or a keeper can be hot, and then other than that, I mean, Cabo Verde, they made the knockout round, and it's only because they got 3 fucking ties because their goalie's been so fucking insane and their defense has been insane.
Yeah, look at South Africa. It wasn't even supposed to be making it past group, and they're in it. Like, that's the thing. Anything can happen in the World Cup. That's why, like, it's very, very plausible that USA is going to lose tomorrow to Bosnia, because anything can happen. No game's ever guaranteed. Fuck, it would suck if they lose tomorrow. And it's going to suck if Mexico loses tonight, and this fucking soaked field has me now worried.
Where's the game at?
It's in Mexico. I think it's Ecuador, or no, it's is it Guadalajara tonight or some shit?
Guadalajara.
Maybe Mexico City. Wherever it is fucking monsooning right now.
Well, I mean, I found it interesting that Canada had to play their knockout round game in LA. I was like, oh shit. I mean, good for them.
But they didn't win group, right? If they would have won group, they'd played home.
Correct. Yeah, they finished second.
Who won their group?
I don't fucking remember. Switzerland. So the Swiss still play in Canada. But yeah, speaking of World Cup, though, I don't know if you've seen this Twitter account or this X account, Frank from Germany. Boy, his
Fred, isn't it Fred from Germany?
Yeah, Fred, Frank, whatever. It's absolutely fucking blown.
A little different, but
yeah, a little bit different, but fucking absolutely is blown up. And now he's not flying home to Germany until the 23rd of July. He's got like 3 fucking weeks to figure out what the fuck to do. So yeah, interesting stuff for that guy.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta have to like look past it. Follow the ball, Dan, and you'll be fine. Follow the ball.
See, and here's the thing too. Like they've been taught, like that's part of the rule changes, and this is why I don't like the NBA anymore either, Dan, is because the way that they've started to call it is about the foul. They're not calling it the way they used to call it either. So there's a lot more things that are a little tighter.
The other shitty thing with these games is it is subject to who the specific referee is, because they all have a different style. Some will let some hard play go. Some will call every fucking touch, and that's something they need to fucking dial in. You can't have referees this far apart on that spectrum. They all need to be fucking symmetry and calling the same. And it is not like that. And the other part is the video reviews. I don't think are really worth it right now, because that's the other thing. The referees, I don't think, want to ever admit they're wrong.
Yes.
So they're like not turning things over that should be.
Wow, exactly. And by the way, could you stop interrupting me? My God.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't need to fucking make that point so fucking quickly.
Yeah,
Mike, we just already talked about LaMelo Ball. I hope he never has a fucking car in Minnesota. I'm going to miss Nas Reed, but I guess this is okay.
Bring his dad over.
Yeah, no. His dad's the biggest problem. His dad's already said and apparently contacted the T-Wolves about bringing all of his kids to the fucking Timberwolves. This is also the same guy that in that draft said that he never wanted his son to play for the Timberwolves. So Lamar or whatever.
I think at this point he just wants a paycheck, though.
Yeah, go try and launch another fucking 3B brand, you fucking dork.
And that Ice Cube's brand? Or no, the 3B was his.
Apparel.
Yeah, I guess apparel.
Big Baller brand, which is funny because
just shirts.
Yeah, it was just shirts and like armbands. I think he at one point was in talks with a manufacturer in China about making shoes, which I'm pretty sure those are the same ones that made Starberry. So have a nice 2 to 3 year run making shoes.
People just blowing out of them like Zion.
Hey man, I can't believe Zion still signed with Nike when he got to the fucking pros. I was like, damn, dude, you fucking almost blew your fucking chances at an NBA career because of those fucking shoes blowing out in college. I'm surprised, man.
Could you imagine, dude? He gets taken out by a sneaker of all things.
I mean, there's been dumber things, man. Like, Jamal Murray threw that fucking ice pack on the fucking floor during the playoffs a few years ago. Because the Nuggets were getting whooped by the Wolves. And then no one, he shouldn't be suspended. I'm like, the motherfucker could have ended a career. If a guy slips on that, fucking blows out a knee or an ankle and shit like that, that could be a fucking career. Y'all are like, nah, it's the passion of playoffs. I'm like, nah, man, there's a level of jackassery that should not exist in your passion for the game. And that's one of them. It's like, I'm just going to be throwing a tantrum and throw my ice pack on the fucking floor. Get the fuck out of here. I still hate that motherfucker. He'll burn in hell if I have anything to fucking say about it. Just saying, just throwing it out there. See, now y'all got me riled up about fucking basketball again. All right. But yes, Ace, to your point, World Cup standards for referees, you need to be a closer like area of the call. Like you can't just keep calling or letting some things go that you think aren't fouls, but yet the next game, they're all going to be fucking called by the next guy. Got to find like a level. And it needs to be closer to what a lot of the women do. Women aren't nearly as flop prevalent in the women's game as they are in the men's game. So I would love to. That's why I love women's soccer too. They don't go down as easily. They're trying to fight through the game and fight for the ball and get towards the goal instead of just like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be called. If I go down,
I think that's my thing with the soccer is like, okay, at the initial contact, if you're going to go down and try to sell it, cool. But like 2 seconds later, when it's clear the ref's moving on with play, get the fuck up and play. Like there's been a couple times in this tournament where there's teams that are doing that I'm like, get up. Next thing you know, it's like, well, you just left that side of the field open, and that's why they're on offensive attack now, because you spent 5 extra seconds trying to sell it because you were mad the fucking foul didn't get called. Like, if I was a coach, I'd be so fucking hot. I'd be like, dude, sell it for 2 seconds, but if there's no whistle, get the fuck up.
You know what I love is back in like the 90s, you could get a fucking yellow card for arguing with the referee, and then if he doesn't give you a card for arguing, and you just turn around and you just go, he'll give you a fucking card. I'm like, just be like, fuck you, man. And I was like, card, fuck you too, man. Like nowadays, you can argue until you're fucking blue in the face, and they're just like.
I wonder how you say kayfabe in Portuguese.
I'm pretty sure it's just kayfabe. Or maybe kayfabe. Kayfabe.
Kafabi.
Oh. Who knows? I mean, if the U.S. gets through and Portugal gets through, that's, I think, the next round is for the U.S. with Portugal. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow night if they could beat Bosnia and Herzegovina, which, I mean, if this is Bill Clinton era of the U.S., man, he'd probably have a fucking field day with that shit. Oh, we liberated them. Sure, we did. Sure, we did.
Yeah, dude. I'm Brazil and Norway, by the way, in the round of 16. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the hottest audience watching a game I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, Mexico, Ecuador tonight, though, dude. If you got any Latin flavor in you, that's a fucking good one to watch tonight.
Sweden and France are playing, or were playing today, so that's a whole nother.
These camera guys know what they're doing too, man. They always find like the fucking smoking hot, decked out in all the garb girls, and it's just like, oh, where's this at? I need to go fucking take a vacation there.
Who needs a passport stamp to Colombia? All right, I'm down. Like, oh, I mean, honestly, with this whole World Cup, man, I just want to get to Scotland and just drink with some of these motherfuckers, dude. Now, like, fuck, they drank Boston dry. I mean, Dan will understand. That sounds like a Wisconsin fucking thing, dude. Like, my God. I saw, like, as soon as all that shit was going down, I saw somebody from Scotland saying they want to come over here for America's 250th celebration. And I'm like, all I just typed was, hey, man, if you drink like all those other Scots in Boston, man, just go to Wisconsin or Minnesota. They'll have plenty of fucking beer and booze for you to get through. So,
dude, that's it's crazy just seeing the reaction to those guys. Like, they're like, do they not have water over there? Like, what the fuck? All they do is drink beer.
Well, and it caused such chaos in the city. I mean, good chaos, if you will. But the Boston mayor has now made a deal with Glasgow that they are now sister cities, Boston and Glasgow. So
that's crazy. That's funny. You see those pictures of that 250th thing that they're like, oh, it's so packed, and then the guy turns his camera around and it's like empty. Like it was like one of those. It was like a big news guy that did it. He's like, there's so many people out here, and turned around. It's like nobody. I think all they got was Vanilla Ice. So I get it.
First of all, it's not only just Vanilla Ice, okay? It's the Vanilla Ice, okay? Have some respect for a man who had one hit in the 90s has been living off it since.
That's not true. He also had a home renovation show.
Yeah. Sure. He did some reality TV shows, too, because people still remembered who Vanilla Ice was. You know? I mean, at least he's out of Miami. You know, like, that's something, right? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, hey, yeah, I'm surprised you haven't talked about it yet. But I think Tom's going to finally get his fucking wish. And there's there seems to be a really legitimate chance that we're going to see Nick Aldis at SummerSlam in the ring.
Yeah.
Hell yes. You don't bring a guy like that in. I mean, I'm sure even Adam Pearce could still go, but
I'm sure he could.
Nick Aldis was basically brought in as a GM when he was still actively wrestling regularly with NWA. So why wouldn't you bring him in to at least give it a go one time?
And Gunther, that's a good one. That'll work. That'll be a good match. You think they bring Mickey out?
I mean, you gotta hope that they do. I mean, WWE still loves some nostalgia. There's a reason that Trish Stratus gets brought back every few years. I mean, first of all, because she's still in great shape herself. You know, it's a reason they bring Lita back too. Is, you know, people want to remember the women's division before they became divas.
That's a great point right there.
Yeah. If it's not going to be Brock, it's got to be somebody. But it needs to, you need to have the build going right now. Otherwise, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
So does that mean we're going to get a double retirement at SummerSlam? Like, Aldis will have a match and he won't wrestle again, and then, I mean, all signs point to this is going to be it for Brock.
I mean, if he's coming for Hell in a Cell and he's never done a Hell in a Cell, right? Like,
No, Brock's been in one at least.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Here's the thing. After having watched that deal between him and Oba, I'm not convinced they're not going to fuck this up.
Well, the other thing too is worth noting: we're about a month and a week or two out.
Oh, he's 2-0 in telecells. Okay.
And there's been no talk of retirement. So to be real honest, maybe they don't. Maybe he's like, you know what? I want to do board games.
I mean,
or maybe they're like, fuck it, Brock, dude. We need something to sell tickets in Saudi Arabia. Your retirement will be it.
I mean, that's kind of what we saw with AJ, right? You need to put one more bit of legacy out there.
Because let's be honest, even if things are better, which it seems like on course that like it's gonna happen over there, you still like, yeah, you're gonna get people, but there's a lot of other people who would normally go that aren't going to go. So how do you get these people who are like, you're gonna have to really make this good in order for me to spend the money and go there? Could be a Brock retirement. I don't know.
I don't know how you can do 2 nights in Riyadh, though. You know, realistically, I don't know if there's enough. I don't know enough about Riyadh, I guess, to make these kind of comments, I suppose. But I don't know if there's enough activities to do in Riyadh outside of when they have these events. I'm sure there is, but
dude, yeah.
Well, when it's that Riyadh season, which this is happening there, and that that whole city is like, they just built a Six Flags there. And like
weird. It's like half of the Six Flags are fucking closed in America.
But this one, like, it's built in like a fucking canyon. And like one of the coasters is even built that goes like up it and to the top of it. And then the drop is going down like the full canyon into the valley where this park is. Like, it's pretty crazy looking. They actually have a ton of like amusement and entertainment shit with it. Now, I don't know if it's just during Riyadh season or whatever, because I think that's actually a specific timeline. I don't think it's like year round. I don't know though. I don't know enough. I'm just going off what I've kind of picked up on.
Yeah.
But like they could easily, because they also have, that's where they have the brick and mortar like WWE experience.
Right.
Which I mean, fuck, it looks cool. I'd love to go to it. It sucks that it's way over there. Do one over here somewhere.
Well, reality is though too. I guess I'm thinking of the other experiences of wrestling, right? Like not just WWE, but if
that's never going to happen.
WWE, like
and that's the other thing. Like, no indies going out there. Like, I think we've already seen. I'm pretty sure GCW's already kind of been like, yeah, we're going to do something that week here. We know Joey Janela's got his boat cruise. There's no feasible way. What you might see is just a whole lot more of like Evolve shows maybe happening during that week out there. AAA might do a show out there. You know what I mean? Like they're like WWE will bring what they own. But yeah, unfortunately that it'd really be only unfortunate for the people who live there that are getting these for the first time. They're not going to get the true Mania week experience where you get WWE, but you get sprinkling in to your liking the independent side of things.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't like the fact that Riyadh has gotten 2 pay-per-views in a year, and then we'll get Mania next year. Not that I really give a shit. I don't care if they're willing to buy it, sure, I get it. But also the fact that WWE is so willing to put these shows on. I mean, clearly it's like some of the companies we get, right, where or that we work for, that will get these events that it's going to be just completely paid for already, so you don't have to worry about selling tickets. It's a free show for anybody who's coming. Like Absolute has their street show coming up on the 11th as well. So, like that's a good thing, but it's all paid for by the city just to do the event.
Or this July 4th, you can come see me at Central Empire Wrestling in Clinton, Iowa. I had to look at that a little closer.
It's right there on the main line. It says Clinton.
I got bad eyes, guy. You know that?
It's right there on the main line.
It's so tiny on my screen, though.
It said Clinton 4th of July.
I was far away.
It does look. I mean, if all those wrestlers are there, that looks like a great show. Too, I'll be in Texas. So
Yeah. These guys
very familiar with all 6 of those guys in that poster.
Yeah, and Rory Fox will be throwing out the first pitch at the baseball game immediately after the wrestling show.
Hell yeah.
He'll probably hit somebody. He's that kind of guy.
A lot of wrestling going on in baseball parks.
Yeah.
Bringing that up, man. The Twins just did a promotional shoot with how those hat masks are supposed to look. And god damn it, they look tacky as fuck, but god damn it, I want one. We'll be in Waterloo for the Hall of Fame, so we're going to miss AEW's Brawl in the Ballpark. Urgh.
Yeah, I would have went to it just because it'd have been cool to be able to be like, oh, I just saw a Twins game and I watched some wrestling, and then eat a batter's helmet full of nachos.
Always.
Yeah, that's really the main reason. I was like, oh, now I have a reason to go to the stadium and get my nachos finally. Although, aren't the concession stands on strike?
Yeah, you know what they are.
So no nachos.
Well, there's probably scabs. Come on now, let's be honest.
I'm not eating a scab.
Yeah, JR, I meant eating a scab, not just.
Well, that you never clarify anything.
Anyways,
scab is somebody who tries to break a strike because they're not in union. So,
what day is that? Is that Friday or Saturday while we're down there?
That is the Friday. That's July 10th.
Well, that's fine, because then on July 11th, if you just wake up a little early time, you can go watch Team Medusa versus Team JBL have a celebrity softball game in Waterloo.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and I'm try my best to wake up early enough to go watch that, because
I know I'll be up at least by 8, so I know I'll be up in time to go. So I'm gonna go, but it's like, man, is this how I'm starting my morning? I'm gonna watch a bunch of these old fogies fucking try to hit a ball and run. Nah, I'm kidding, dude. JBL probably still fucking bangs them fucking hitting dingers.
JBL still looks like he throws fucking hay on the side. You know?
Yeah, he kind of does. And honestly, Medusa probably could fucking hit a ball.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what the rest of the teams look like. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, are we getting like local wrestlers that are going to fill in? Like, are we getting like, is Jerry Briscoe going to swing a bat? Is Rock Riddle going to fucking throw a pitch?
Rock Riddle will probably try to throw a pitch because he'll force himself into it. Jerry will be there. But
I'm sure Jerry will. Jerry's actually a great sport, but he also knows that he's a bit past the
slow moving nowadays.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'm curious to know if they're going to like throw out who the rosters are for that beforehand, or if it's going to be like we just show up and then it's like, oh, okay, this is who's playing.
Let me actually announce it right now. I am actually part of one of the teams. It's going to be great. Top shelf home runs all damn day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not part of the teams. I'm just trying to throw it out there. Come on, a little controversy, guys. Right? What if people were really like, we came to see Top Shelf? Like, so only in my head, guys.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Playing baseball at 9 a.m.
I've done it. I played softball at plenty of tournaments back in the day, starting at like 9 o'clock.
Drunk by 10.
Depends on what tournament it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's always one that was church related that's like, okay, we'll play the first 3 games, get our seed, go to a local restaurant, and then probably come back after like 6 beers as our lunch, and then just fucking hit like we fucking hit in beer league. All right.
And then you wouldn't drink at the games though in front of the other churches?
No, it was a really weird thing, man. Like, it was always like Father's Day weekend. It was the Christian Missionary Alliance churches, like from Minnesota and like the region. So some from Wisconsin, some even came up from Iowa. Sometimes even like churches that, affiliated kind of loosely with Christian Missionary Alliance churches would get the invite to send a team over. So yeah, you get up at like 6 o'clock, get down there by 7, like the first game's at 8 o'clock. So all these old dudes are fucking warm up their arms for an hour, playing in jeans because they're not playing in like regular leagues. They're just, hey, we're just here to have some fun and have some fellowship. It's like, okay, I'm probably going to put the ball right into your fucking shin. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, you do not look like a guy who can move right now. So, oh, and you're the pitcher. That's a terrible idea. Memories. Anyhow. But no, that should be fun though. That's a nice little event. Because in my time of going down to the Hall of Fame, this I think will be my 4th year. They haven't really done much in my times of going there, so it's good to see some extra little events. You know, we're gonna get a Nick Nemeth comedy show. We're gonna get that softball game. So yeah, fun. Some fun, guys. Jay, are you joining us down at Hall of Fame weekend?
I believe I'm not going to be able to because I believe I have to work.
Well, everybody, the weak link and the 2 count won't be there. That's fine. Not a big deal.
If it means anything to you, I had a phone interview with a company today. It won't save me in time for this, but it's entirely possible if I can get that, I might be able to go on the cruise.
Woo!
Hey, if you're going to go on the cruise, make sure you say that I told a friend to go and then use my name so I get a discount and you get a discount. Huh, buddy? See? I called it first. Dibs. I get dibs. Fuck you, Ace.
Actually, well, but the thing is, he probably already has some sort of discount because he's already in like that club from going once.
Yeah.
I know, but
we'll see.
I don't know how it works.
And honestly, the sponsored posts I've been seeing for the cruise over the last month are a lot of like, book now, pay later. So like,
yeah,
I don't think it's selling out.
I feel like, yeah. Well, so one of the things that I saw as far as the cruise goes, and I'm sure Dan sees this much more than I do, but one of the things I saw was, man, people were a little bit disappointed that Matt Hardy was Soraya's kind of replacement.
Which I don't. Well, and what I've been seeing a lot of is there's a lot of people who are in that group that the cruise has set up officially on Facebook that everybody's in. There must be a lot of newbies because it's just so many people posting about like, well, like dude, I've seen quite a few posts of people who legitimately think that the micro wrestling that's going to be on there is the wrestling for the cruise, and everyone's like, no, and they're like, well, they haven't announced anybody, and repeatedly, it's been posted like fucking 500 times in this thing over the last 3 months. People who have been on these cruises before, they don't announce the roster of wrestlers till like a month and a half, month out.
Yeah, we probably won't get another wrestler, even just another personality announced until probably mid to late August. And then it starts, maybe ramping up. Yeah, like you said, middle to late September is probably when we're going to start seeing actual announcements for talent. Because last year we saw them like right before Christmas, and that was just over 5 weeks out.
No, it was sooner than that, was it? Oh yeah, it was the end of January. So yeah, it was about a month out. And that's how it's always been since the very first one that I went on. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'm kind of glad it's going to be the last time I go on the cruise because I'm kind of excited to get out of that group page because it's just so many stupid people that comment so many stupid things, and it's like, oh my god, like literally go to the website and it will tell you like, why are you like, and then on top of that, it's like, you're the 20th person to ask this question in this group. How have you not seen the 19 other posts addressing that? Like, you know what I mean?
People don't want to go through the group chats.
Like, how many people in that thing posted, oh, it looks like Matt Hardy is Soraya's replacement? It's like, yeah, no shit. It said it in the email. We all got it.
Yes, and now there's a Hardy party that you can pay for, which has pissed off more people. Like, well, why the fuck did I pay for? I'm like,
and Dan, I know you posted just the image saying that was on there, so I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing the actual people who made the text point to say, well, it looks like we know who Soraya's replacement is, to the group of people who all got the same fucking email. Yeah. Damn, Dan, you're going to live out of a suitcase. If I had the money and the time, Dan, I'd be doing that shit too.
Most of the time for you.
Yeah.
Money, yeah, man, money too, yeah.
Money's a little tight right now.
Yeah.
Too many things. That's just it, though. Like, we're paying a cruise. I got another side vacation, and then I got the fucking SummerSlam weekend, which is something that doesn't usually happen. And honestly, those tickets all kind of came out of nowhere because no one knew when those are going to get announced. Which, by the way, more shows are starting to get announced by other promotions. Warrior Wrestling just announced that they're coming. I think Ironheart is running Hudson that weekend.
That's a little too far to go for most people in the city.
Yeah.
I know, but they're, and then there's another one
trying.
that's running within like 20 miles of the cities of the metro area.
I mean, the furthest most people would go is, like ROH used to run like the Dwight Eisenhower Center out in like Hopkins when they would come into town before. So that's about as far out as you can possibly get. I mean, seeing some like these venues or whatever, some like buildings I saw, I'm like, oh, actually that wouldn't be so bad for like SummerSlam. We can just have like a rented space just to do a weekend of shows, but you got to put it still within like the Minneapolis area. You can't really go too far.
I mean, convenience wise for everything that's going on in WWE, and if you're trying to pull a lot of those crowds that are traveling here from out of state, like First and GCW already put the shows out there that are going to be the ones that have the big attendance because they're going to be in the most convenient places.
True.
I mean, Uptown is, especially coming from the stadium to there, when that place is getting emptied out, it's not going to be the easiest probably. But still.
Well, isn't the VFW used Thursday and Friday though?
Also,
I thought they were doing First Avenue.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they are doing First Saturday and Sunday. So even more reason that they're gonna probably have the bigger attended shows because of that.
Yeah, I saw that they had offered that for the Headbanger boat. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I can't really do that.
I kind of want to do the email one.
You would want to do the
hell email. Yeah, fuck yeah, brother.
You brooding teenager.
Hell yeah, I hate everything.
That's emo all the way. I hate everything, mostly myself. That's actually how you say that.
We're gonna all just die anyways.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, see, now you're getting the point. Yeah, now you're getting emo. There you go.
Yeah.
Grow your hair out and fucking just start drifting across your fucking one eye or something.
Ohio's for lovers.
Shut up.
Cause my heart is in Ohio.
Shut the fuck up.
Cut my wrist and black my eyes.
Yeah, cut your wrist, especially on that one. Anyhow,
because you kill me.
What's the plan?
You do well.
Ace, we already know that you're going to Clinton, Iowa for 4th of July. JR, you got any big plans for the 4th?
I have an extra dog.
Is that what we heard? You got another dog over there?
Yep, he's down here. He's the old dude, and he's already laying down, taking a little snooze down here.
He's like, that car ride wore me out.
Yeah, all fucking 2 blocks.
Yeah, literally, they live a mile from here.
That's hilarious.
So he's here, and he's, but yeah. He won't be hard to handle. He'll just be sleeping most of the time. The biggest issue I'll have is the two of them, because the little pup, Addie, fucking torments him.
Of course. She wants somebody to play with.
That's right. And he's like, I can bite your whole head off.
What kind of dog is he?
He is some kind of a terrier mix. He's a very skinny, thin fella, but he's a terrier type, not a pit bull, but there's some in him, I'm sure. Almost to look at him, he's like a combination of a pit bull and a greyhound.
Interesting.
In the olden days, he used to jump the fence all the time, and but he's a dummy. He could have run and just leaped it. Because fucker was fast in his day before he blew out his ACL. But
who are you talking about here? A fucking running back or a fucking dog?
Dude, he used to, rather than run and hop over the fence, he would climb the chain link fence and then hop over.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs they're not the most logical animal in the world.
But he could have easily just run and jumped it at the low spot.
See, but that's not as much fun as just climbing the damn thing and getting out.
I don't know. He used to get out all the time. They used to get calls all the time. People is, yeah, your dog is here again.
Your dog is here. Please come pick up your dog. Your dog is here.
Your dog.
Well,
be careful. Your dog might get eaten.
Speaking of dogs getting eaten, did you see that South Korea finally closed down their dog meat market? Yeah, it's going to save about 80,000 dogs next year. So,
jeez, they lost their dog market. They lost their World Cup fucking chance.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of South Korean friends who are very disappointed about them not making the knockout stage.
Hey, did you guys know 29 years ago today, Michael Cole made his first WWF appearance?
Wow.
Michael, that's
great. Can you guess who he was interviewing?
The Rock.
No.
29 years
29
ago.
years ago.
It would have been. I bet it was Hulk Hogan, brother.
No, I will say, I'll give you guys a hint. You want a hint?
Yeah.
It's a tag team.
Oh!
The New Age Outlaws.
Nope.
Let's see. How about
97?
Or here, do you guys want to do yes or no?
How about the Road Warriors?
Fuck, never mind. Jared got it.
That was going to be my next guess because that's a pretty big fucking deal, and I forgot that they were still kind of around this right before Hawk the fucking
Legion of Doom.
Yeah, before Hawk lost his fucking mind. That whole angle.
You guys ever see the VHS video of him backstage where he was like in the locker room, like fucking coked out, just fucking like, yeah, look at this guy. It's like a very rare video of like backstage fucking shit from that era.
Did it end up on Beyond the Mat or something?
No, I don't remember where I saw it. I think it was just YouTube.
Well, no, I have not then. I have not seen that.
The hell, there was something on YouTube that I saw recently that just shocked the shit out. Well, Tom, we were talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger pulling fucking pranks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell was... Oh, the grappler was on somebody else's podcast with Jake talking about just like he did originating the DDT. I'm like, why the hell didn't we have Jake?
Well, I mean, yeah, because he still talks like this and gravel. Sometimes you can't always understand Jake. Have you seen all the idiots' prediction posts about Cody reforming NWO? No, I have not.
No, but boy, if they are, they're stupid. That would be honestly, in my opinion, that'd be death for damn near anybody that tried to do it.
I think if they really did it, that would really cement the whole like, okay, the wrestling guys in WWE are not in charge anymore. Like they're just being told what to do at this point because they wouldn't book this.
Well, I mean, right now, like speaking of Forbidden Door, Jay White made his return and he attacked David Finlay, and I was joking around with Mike about this. I was like, oh shit, you know what sign I should have made for the last time AEW came through Roy Wilkins? A sign that said David Finlay killed Bullet Club. But because you can never be as cool as the original anyways, right? Like Bullet Club is the closest we've ever had to a successful continuation of like an NWO type faction. And they were smart enough to just kind of let it die when it just lost momentum, as a lot of factions have had in New Japan. Like we don't have Los Ingobernables de Japón. We don't have Chaos anymore. They're all different fucking factions and shit now. So yeah, you gotta let some things die. And even though Dusty Rhodes was at one point an NWO member, sort of by proxy or whatever fucking bullshit it was back in the day, there's no reason to even fucking talk about that. Even if you tried to do something similar with a different name, it wouldn't, I don't think it would play the same, because I think it's one of those things where everybody's seen it and there's no way to pull it off without it looking like a copy. Mm-hmm. I mean, again, even when like Prince Devitt formed Bullet Club in New Japan, it was a swerve because most people in America didn't know what was necessarily going on in New Japan at the time, or you're getting it so fucking late or early in the morning that you're probably not paying attention to it until after the fact. So But yeah, you can't really just bring the shit back. Horseman, DX, NWO, BC, any new idea would just a sad imitation.
You know what? Even Evolution.
I mean, yeah, Evolution was just a modern Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
I mean, the Four Horsemen lasted as long as they did because of the different iterations. But yeah, that's exactly it. Evolution was just you have Ric Flair and
Four Horsemen also lasted a long time because that theme song fucking kicked ass.
certainly did. But you know,
and everybody can do this.
Right. That's right. I mean, hell, even TNA tried to do their own Horsemen, right, with Fortune. You know, so it's all been done before. You can't keep doing some of these things. Like the Bloodline was legit as a faction.
Because there was truth, right? Because there was truth to it.
Yeah. Like Vision's run its course, in my opinion, unless they bring in Maxine Dupree, which is apparently the plan. Maybe that's gives them another run. But factions as a whole is so hard to do now because, you know, you can't swerve people into this stuff. You just got to kind of almost form it naturally. You know, even when it was Hurt Business and now Hurt Syndicate, you know, it made kind of sense to just have Bobby Lashley form with a couple of other hostile black wrestlers to form a group, you know, like it's been done before. New Day was technically supposed to be that, but
yeah, Dan, you're right. They weren't the same either after that. No group is the same after the original, you know, that's the hard part, but
I don't know, man. I would say maybe one of the best iterations of the Horsemen was Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn, and definitely not Mongo, but like maybe Lex.
No, fucking if anything, Wyndham.
Yeah,
Wyndham was a good one. Yeah,
the other two don't even fucking in the same league as Ollie and Wyndham.
That's fair. I mean, technically, Sid was part of the Horsemen at one point. Sting was a short-lived Horseman. Not again with like Tully and Arn there, but
Sting. Fuck Sting.
Dude, just let it go. Whatever it is you have against him, just let it go.
Fuck you, Sting.
Like, what is your real beef with Sting?
I don't really have a beef. I just don't like him. Just never entertaining to me. Boring.
Wow. Again, proving once again, Ace is the forever WWE guy.
That's not true. I liked people in WCW. I just didn't like Sting. I liked NWO more than his ass. Fuck.
Well, so
I liked the Horsemen. I liked those guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Pillman was a Horseman. Malenko, Benoit.
Yeah,
we really want to.
Mm-hmm. I liked all those guys. I just didn't like Sting.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I guess. Just clearly you just don't get it, man. Maybe
that could 100% be true. Maybe I just don't get it. But to me, I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't get the like. Puts a little face on his paint on his face and says "woo" and jumps on like does a fucking belly splash on people in the corner. Like, yay!
Listen, he invented the sharpshooter. He was doing the Scorpion.
Wow, that's crazy because you guys know I don't like Bret Hart either and was never entertained by him. We're on to something. Maybe it's just whoever does sharpshooters.
That's fair. Maybe. Yeah. So I mean,
I still to this day will say if Owen would have died, he would, if he was alive today, we would be talking and be saying that Owen was the better Hart.
Probably. I mean, he was definitely more entertaining. He was, way more charismatic than Bret ever would be. So, maybe Bret's not the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be.
Hell
charismatic.
Bret screwed Bret.
Well, Dan, that was the whole thing. You get rid of the Surfer Sting gimmick, and then you become.
Yeah, the Crow thing was. So the real issue is this: when he was the Crow against the NWO. I'm not going to try to convince Ace otherwise, but I don't know about you, Tom. I was into that. The minute he lost credibility with me is when he became NWO Wolfpack Sting. I'm like, but that was the whole thing blowing up. But Sting shouldn't have been fucking part of that ever.
I enjoyed the Crow angle, but the thing for me with that was, well, I like it because he's just pretending to be the Crow from the movie.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I was like, well, Sting's just a ripoff. But I like this. It's fun with the NWO and he's up there. Oh, all that bull, like Hogan fucking overselling how afraid he was of him is still comical to this day.
Yeah,
because he's just a horrible actor. Terry Boella was not a good actor, and if you need proof, fucking there's No Holds Bar, there's Mr. Mom, or fucking whatever the fuck that movie was.
I'll give you another one where he's terrible at acting. Was Warrior in the Mirror. Oh, he's there. Oh God, it's like what? Like no one else sees a fucking image in the mirror.
Yeah,
he was actually pretty lousy in fucking Rocky 3.
Yeah, he was Thunderless.
Yeah, he had to just play a dumb wrestler. He accomplished.
Hey, that's good business right there, Rocky. Good job. What? Yeah, he was fucking
anyways
buffoon. Was a buffoon. No RIP. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Again, yeah, if Cody tries to reform an NWO, nah, man, because it's not. Again, even Dusty had just some weird loose affiliation of it. Ted DiBiase had more influence on the NWO than Dusty Rhodes did, and even that, no one talks about Ted DiBiase being technically the financier of the NWO.
Well, he was the first mouthpiece, really.
Yeah, technically he was the fourth member. People forget about that. It was never X-Pac or Six. It wasn't Eric Bischoff. Technically the fourth member was, well, it could be said it was Rick Rude, but it was technically Ted DiBiase. So again, it's just fucking bullshit, man. Like, why would you ever even think that's an idea other than that logo is still one of the fucking dopest logos in wrestling history? I mean, it's as iconic as that 80s Horseman, though. Like, the 80s Horseman is iconic for the era. The NWO is iconic for the 90s, 2000s.
Well, you think about all of the rip-offs of that New World Order idea.
Yeah, the World Order.
Latino, the Blue Meanie doing it.
Yeah,
that was hilarious to me.
Yeah, like we had the Viking fans that were the Viking World Order, the VWO.
Oh, I got a question. Yeah, Nella used it as well. So you're talking about Maxine, and made me think of this because I saw the bit with him and her and Chad Gable backstage where they were the apology because she like slapped him in the face in the ring, which I was kind of wanted to see that moment. Otis shaking hands and reuniting, but I was reading that apparently Gable's doing a clap now, and they're saying that he's the reason he's doing it. And I don't know, maybe you guys have to tell me if you've seen this. I haven't seen it, but I read that he basically did the skull clap on TV recently, and they were like, this is because they're going to do something with him at SummerSlam since he's from Minnesota, and they're going to try to tie it in with the skull clap. So like, so Chad Gable apparently is going to, that's all he's watch. That's all he's going to get to do at SummerSlam is he's going to come out. Hey, 60,000 people are here, whatever. Yay. Okay, everybody. Skull. Okay, bye.
Well, we're all pretty certain, every Minnesotan that's ever stepped in the WWE ring. So we got to figure that Sean Waltman will be involved somehow. Jerry Lynn will probably be involved somehow. Maybe not Jerry Lynn. I guess he still is working for AEW, but like, yeah, I mean, Tiffany just retained her U.S. title because of like Chelsea Green and Charlotte Flair. So we'll see some stuff there. Again, 2 nights of filling SummerSlam. But yeah, it would just suck so bad if Chad Gable's only angle is
it wouldn't be good.
That would be awful. Don't do that to the man. He deserves so much better, especially after this whole El Grande Americano thing has played out as it has, where he's basically a star of himself and Ludwig Kaiser in Mexico.
Masterpiece.
It's just too fucking good to just say all you get in Minnesota is to fucking do a clap.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the one night I go, if they do that shit, I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I know. You won't even say skull other than talking
like this. I'm going to do this.
I dare you to wear your Cowboys.
I've done it before. I'll do it again.
That ain't a big deal, Tom.
I wore that to Raw. I wore it to the Viking Cowboy game at the same stadium.
I'm just daring him to do it. That's all. I'll have to see that stupid ass fucking Cowboy Stadium this next weekend. So
yeah, but it's World Cup, dude. It's gonna be hopping.
I know that's my biggest fear going through the fucking airport.
Dude, you should almost go to like the pre-party. Oh, okay, here we go. They're taking the field for warm-ups. Fucking
rain is done.
Hour delay. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, poor Ace is going to have to be up until 10 o'clock. He's not going to get his beauty sleep as much.
Dude, I'm not a fucking drunk like you. I can't function on 3 hours of sleep.
Listen here, motherfucker. I gotta be up.
I can't bounce all night and then fucking go do fucking heavy duty work for 9 hours after that.
I know, because I'm a man who will die of a heart attack before the age of 50. All right,
ooh, don't do that.
It wasn't a long time, but damn, it was a good time. I'll tell you what, fellas. I'm 42 now. I got like maybe 8 good years at best.
Stop.
Did you see this? I still tied in Minnesota with the soccer shirts.
I did not see that with Snoopy there.
Yeah, I got a USA one too. I'm gonna wear to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you are. USA.
And my coworker, the new girl in my department, she's Bosnian. They actually, her and her sister last week went to Seattle to go to the Bosnian game.
Oh, wow.
So she's like, I'm gonna wear my Bosnian jersey tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, don't do that shit, bitch.
I mean, that's kind of fun though. I mean, because
no, I was like, we've been joking about it all the time. I'm like, yeah, like she's a sweet girl, and I'm like, cool. So like when she left today, it's like, have a good night. I hate you tomorrow though.
We ain't friends tomorrow.
That's what I told her. I was like, tomorrow we ain't friends. Don't talk to me. Don't be nice. I was like, Thursday we'll be cool again, no matter who wins. We'll be cool again Thursday, but tomorrow.
That's the way. I mean, they gotta learn. Listen, it's all about the sports rivalries and how intense we can get.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't want to lose to them. I want to lose to a team that it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Brazil should have kicked our ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, because it kind of does feel like we should beat Bosnia tomorrow. But
well, and to be honest with you, like we could have beaten Turkey if we would have had a full, like, if we would have gone with our normal.
That fucking game, dude.
Yeah, if we would have gone with our normal starters. Or had anybody like available that wasn't playing on yellow cards and stuff, you know, like it would have been a different story if it meant something. That was the thing. Like you already had the group locked up. You already knew who you're going to be fucking playing anyways in the next round. So,
but soccer is one of those games though that, with the exception of the yellow card players that were sitting, because you need to save them for that knockout round, the ones that you were just sitting to sit though, it's like there's no reason. At least still give them 30 minutes on the field to start the game because they need to stay in rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 weeks till that knockout game if they don't play against Turkey. So this is a long game. You can't let him sit that cold. That was the worry with fucking Pulisic, is that he was going to be too cold. He got to play. He right away made a fucking difference maker when he came in that second half. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I love how we started on the World Cup and went to wrestling, and now we're back on the World Cup.
Hey.
But that's the thing, dude. Like, anything could happen. And like Tom said earlier, like so many of these knockout games are coming to fucking PK shootouts. Oh, man.
Well, and here's a thing I've told people for years, right? The only sports I would never bet on are hockey and soccer, or, you know, / football, because of the fact that one goal could be it. And sometimes that goal is lucky as shit. Like the first goal the U.S. scored against Australia was an own goal. But it was a well-placed ball, and the defender really couldn't do anything with it. Probably should have just fucking left it for the goalie anyways, but that's how defenders work sometimes. You just, I can make a play, and then you send it to the back of the fucking net.
When you know your guy's beat and you're the last guy, you have to make the play.
Right.
You just got to hope it goes well. And those first 2 games, those first 2 U.S. goals of each game, in each game, like, yeah, it was that. You had to make a move. You knew your goalie was beat. If that ball got to him, it's in. Got to make a move, and that's a 50-50 chance. I did that in high school, man. I did that as a sweeper. I fucking sucked.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know, so in another life, in with a different friend group, my nickname is Trusty. So when Austin Trusty scored the first goal against Turkey, I literally just texted the friend group. I'm like, hey guys, finally scored a World Cup goal. Been a goal my whole entire life to do so. And they're all like, they called me the R word. Each and every one of them called me the R word. I'm like, you guys want to give me a jersey? Like, that wouldn't be so bad. I'd love to have an Austin Trusty jersey.
I thought it was funny when up on the screen it said a trusty 3 foot.
Yeah, right. It's like
Very nice.
Congratulations on having a tripod there, bud.
That's hilarious.
Flip tax spot.
No. I saw that he got fucking body slammed by his mom at his wedding.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, Darby Allin got married the day before Forbidden Door, and then he apparently rigged up some tack bag. Is that what you're fucking talking about, Dan? Where it caused Kevin Knight to get electrocuted or something like that, and then fall through a table, and then Darby.
Oh, was this like the exploding bag? I saw some with an exploding bag. Was this it?
Maybe, I don't know. Again, Dan, I don't know exactly. Your wording is weird. Back to wrestling. Did you see Darby Allin flip tack?
I don't know. I think I was early on. I was really trying to have an open mind when it came to Darby Allin, and I think JR really was the one that I was like, no, you know what? JR is right. This guy is not fucking anything special. He's just does crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it just
literally, he's like he could have been on Jackass just as well as be an AEW wrestler.
Yeah, probably was going to try that. Realistically,
probably would have if he wasn't friends with Bam. No, I don't know. Apparently, there's beef. I don't know.
I mean, to be
real, I only say that because I just saw Bam making social media post at his wedding. Oh.
Backflip him face first into a pile of tacks. Okay. Again, I don't like the fact that he's going out there just to do crazy shit for crazy sakes shit. Like these spots had become almost mundane because we expect it out of him. And I don't think that's fair for other people who are genuinely terrified to do these spots. Darby Allin clearly has no pain threshold. He got hit by a fucking bus and 2 weeks later he says, I'm going to climb all over. So who the fuck are you as a person? Have some kind of pain threshold. I feel like he could have cut off his fucking arm and be like, you guys want me to wrestle tomorrow? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, and the stuff that he does doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
That's good.
That's what I was gonna say. With whatever that spot was that Dan was just talking about, face into the thing. Cool, crazy spot for a big match. But what does it do for the story?
Exactly.
You want to make that spot work in that story? Okay. Well, what? Sting's his little buddy, right? He always makes it say, have Sting come in to try to get involved somehow, and MJF does that spot to Sting, and they have to fucking wheel his ass out, cover in his face because it's just a pool of blood. And now Darby has a big moment and does that. That's how you can make that thing work into there. But Darby just taking a face full of tacks because he just wants to be crazy. Cool, but I like my wrestling to have a little bit of storytelling involved in that too. And that's, again, this is where my disconnect comes a lot with AEWs because I don't feel there's a lot of story in any of the actual matches. They do their storylines to get to the match night, but once they get into the ring, it's just who can do the cool spot and crazy spot. But it's there's no storytelling. There's no slow burn working towards something. Some of them do, we've seen Omega, some of these Japanese guys. We've seen these guys have some really classic matches, but guys like Darby that are on that roster, it's not that they're not doing it telling the story. They're doing it to just fucking do it. And that's cool, but you can also go do Fear Factor, win some money for doing that stupid shit, or just make your own YouTube.
Well, and here's another thing too with a guy like Darby Allin in that match on Sunday. It wasn't about you, dude. It was never really supposed to be about Darby. You are helping Mark Briscoe get his shot at the title against MJF.
So wait, was this not even his match?
No, Darby Allin was in that match.
Okay.
It was like a
Mark Briscoe.
It was like a 10-man, wasn't it?
Oh, but
six aside, yeah.
So it was Briscoe 12. Was captain. If he won, he got okay.
Yeah. So it was Briscoe, Takeshita. The collaboration of Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Orange Cassidy, along with Darby Allin. So that was the 6 on that side, and then it was members of the Don Callis family. So Andrade, Kyle Fletcher, some other dude that they just brought in that they're already calling MVP or the real MVP or VIP or something. I don't know. MJF's team. It's just so, and the biggest thing was the showdown between Takeshita and Okada. You know, like that was okay. So now that rivalry continues. But yeah, having Darby in this match, it's great and all, but like,
well, and now knowing that,
steal the show. Like that's another thing. It's not about you, dude. Like you had your opportunity to ring gain that title, you lost. So fuck off, dude. Like,
yeah, and yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I get it, and I get that people love just crazy spots, and I think there's a lot, and there's a way big new generation of fans that maybe only watch like more hardcore stuff, and that's where they get this whole like we don't need as much story. The stories, because in a hardcore match, like I'll tell you this, like the fucking masters at it, like a Nick Gage can do a death match but still tell a story in it. There's a lot of guys on that death match scene though that can't. You know what I mean? Sam Stackhouse has been on here. He's somebody that can tell a story in the ring with what he's doing. He's not going to just fucking blow his load on crazy spots in the first 10, 15 minutes of the match and then be like, okay, let's go home.
And see, that's one of the things about GCW, that show that we went to in Chicago. I'll be honest with you. I was nervous. I didn't think I was going to like it because I thought it was just going to be one of those crap, kill fests. And it wasn't. Everything they did, even though it was brutal, everything that those guys did meant something, and that's the difference between what Darby does. If I happen to watch it with my son, one of the first things is when he goes tear-assing and dives through the ring, it's like, but there's no, there's no point to it.
By the way, GCW, if you're in the Minnesota area where we are, we're only weeks away. Saturday, August 1st, First Avenue, GCW Rude Awakening. That's going to be a fun show. I know I'll be there. I don't know. JR's gone SummerSlam weekend, so he won't be at any of it. I don't know, Tom. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I have all my tickets for the first shows. I will not work in the bar that Friday, so I bought like that ticket or those tickets for Friday night for the first shows, not even knowing that if I was technically covered at the bar or not. But
he's talking about Friday Night Nitro.
Yep, that and the VFW show, the Battleground or whatever.
Yeah, hardcore wrestling, no rules, anything goes. This will be fun. First Wrestling, GCW, Destination Pro, Higher Ground, Madhouse, and Time Bomb Wrestling.
Time Bomb Pro Wrestling, yeah.
Sorry, all in one night. Gonna be some little bit of the rosters.
Yeah,
all on show.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah, I just gotta get my first Av tickets and then see what other ones I can possibly fit in. I have taken off the 31st, so I'll plan on going to WrestleCon that day. Yeah, it's a
remix set night after SummerSlam. That's gonna be going down. Tom said it. Probably go to WrestleCon that day. That'll be the night that I go to SummerSlam officially. Honestly, dude, there's some lower level seats through just their Ticketmaster. It's $200, like $220. Lower level, just like it's really not that bad. I thought it was gonna be way worse. Obviously, when you get lower to the front of the lower level and then to the floor, those are ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But if you get the top of the lower level, it's like $200. I was like, dude, I'll pay that. That's fine. Mm-hmm. You'll see everything. And then I personally, I think this is gonna be, aside from the hardcore show, because I'm partial, because Madhouse is a big part of me, so like I'm really jacked up for that. But the other show is going to be this GCW versus First Wrestling, Sunday, August 2nd. That's going to be a blast. We'll be out there. We're going to be cheering. I know me and Tom be cheering for our fellow Ginger all weekend long.
Yeah, every time I'm going to see Darren Corbin, which should be all of these shows, nothing but love for DC, the Midwest DC, because obviously like there's.
I was like the only one cheering for him at that Up Down show.
Of course you were, because
I had to take my hat off just so people knew. I was like, "Fucking Gingers unite!"
Dude, I will be honest with you. I have gotten some fucking looks when Higher Ground used to be Showtime Pro Showtime Pro Wrestling, and they would do shows at the Eagles Club, and I would be cheering for all the bad guys, whether it be Ricky Noren or Riley Jackson or Darren Corbin. I'm cheering for all these bad guys, and people were like, I'm like, yeah. Cheer for the bad guy, because why the fuck not? All right. Like, it's so much fun to cheer for the bad guy. Why wouldn't you? At a show like that where you can just antagonize everybody? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Dude, it's stacked actually.
The ground.
We got some of the roster of who's coming for that Rude Awakening show, by the way, for GCW. Obviously, a big headliner, Nick fucking Gage is coming to Minneapolis. Atticus Cougar, Bear Bronston, Bustin' Brain, Shotzi Blackheart, Marcus Mathers, Joey Janela, Manders, Vipress, and more. So, I mean, already got a pretty solid lineup there. With some of that GCW roster. So this is going to be fun, man. It's going to be a great weekend.
It certainly will. JR, where are you going to be that weekend?
Alexandria, Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. Your brother's cat resort or something?
Yep.
Boo family. Boo. I'm just kidding. I'm going to be in Texas this weekend. I'm literally leaving tomorrow morning, boys. I can't be more excited. Get to see the new addition to their house. You know, hang with the nephews.
I thought you were going to say addition to the family. Oh no, I get to see the new addition to the house. It'll be like a home to me.
It will be a little.
I'm sorry. It came off as funny, Tom.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Every once in a while, I'm actually naturally funny. I don't know if you know this or not, JR,
No,
but
I notice it, but very, very rare.
You know what? I'll say this. It's fucking crazy to me. You know how many people have asked when my next show was? I'm like, first of all, where the fuck were y'all at the last few shows I had in and around the area?
Probably the same number as me.
Yeah.
When was the last show you did?
In the cities was back in October, that recording show at Left Camp.
Oh, yeah. How about anywhere? Was that show that we did in Bismarck the last one you did?
No, I had one in early May at Baldman Brewing in Egan.
That's right. I did a show in War Road, January 18th. That's the last time I've done anything.
No, because our show was in February.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Then that was the last one.
You old bastard.
I fucking remember. Because it's been so long. And that's the thing that's sad. You know, I used to, even with this job before they started fucking me, I was able to go out and do 1 or 2 shows a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even do that now.
Well, come summertime, I don't try to book anything anyways. If something comes
No, sure. but it's just the whole point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything in November. Fuck yourselves.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
I mean,
fingers crossed. Everybody send good vibes for JR, and that things go well in his life.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, November, December are the 2 of the best months to do comedy, and so basically they just take money out of my pocket. But whatever. I didn't mean to get all pissy, but
it's all good, man. We get it. It's where we all are, man. But yeah, no, I got to do a few more shows coming up maybe next year, just because everybody's fucking bothering me now. You know, I told you guys I ran into an old classmate of mine a few weeks ago. He was asking, like, yeah, I see you do comedy, man. Like, I've been meaning to come out. I'm like, I've been doing comedy for fucking 13 years, man. Mm-hmm. Like, where the actually longer than that now, fucking 14 years or whatever. It's like,
hey, Tom, that video, I remember watching it was good that you recorded it live. Have you sent that to anybody?
I have, yeah, but haven't heard back. So actually what I need to do is I need to follow up with Funny Business, since they are still booking Laugh Camp. So, yeah. But that's the thing too. Some of these gigs don't pay enough for me to fucking even take the Friday off the fucking bar. You know, like, you know, the last Friday I worked, I made $250. So it's like, you know, even in town for a 2-nighter, if I even make $300, I'm like, yeah, but if I worked the bar both nights, I probably would have made 4 or 5. Like,
that's just it. It's like, do you want to do that, or do you want money?
Yeah,
and that's kind of where I'm at, unfortunately.
Yeah, I want to be profitable, like, in everything I do. So I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it all.
Dude, just
I know. Well, I say we call it a wrap.
Yep. Because now that I'm in such a good mood.
Yeah, right. Dan's gotten his money's worth, feeling vindicated for telling us we're all fuckers for missing all week. Dan, you have no idea what we were all going through last week, so just shut the fuck up, you asshole. See? That's for you, Dan.
Yeah, but let's put it this way, Tom. It wasn't a stroke.
Thank God. I'm glad it wasn't a stroke.
So, yeah.
I mean, you might have been stroking, but
you get the HIV?
The HIV will live?
I wouldn't want to catch that again.
Good night, LOL. Have a good one. Even you, Tom. Dan, you're the best
Hey,
in the
Dan.
world.
We love you, Dan.
Hey, July 4th, if you guys are in the Iowa area by Clinton, come hang out. It's free. There's going to be bands playing in the park all day. We do the show at 4 p.m. We get done kind of just in time to head to the stadium right next door of the park. Watch some baseball and then watch some fireworks. So it's a great day. Honestly, guys, my family doesn't do a lot on the 4th. They may sometimes get together and whatever, but it's never been like a super big thing.
Yeah.
Doing this last year and getting to hang with some of the crew afterwards at the game and watch the fireworks, had a blast. I'm super pumped to be doing it again this year. I can't wait. Last year was like 100 degrees, so hopefully it's a little bit better heat-wise this time around.
Good luck on that one, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
But yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun either way though. So if you're in that area, free show. Come see us, CEW, Clinton, Iowa, 4th of July, 4 p.m. bell time.
Awesome. All right, Dan, thank you. Everybody else that's watching, we thank you very much. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.